Hey guys, where should I start? First of all, I want to say thank you guys so much for your love and your support throughout this series, and I'm so grateful for you guys. Second, I wanted to give a huge thank you to Denver, my friend. The art in this video is owned by them, and you will be seeing more of their art in the future. So thank you so much, Denver, for helping me out. And lastly, I wanted to also say thank you guys for your concern about my sleep. As you can tell, this is another late night recording because I have nothing better in my life to do. And my sleep schedule is already fucked up, so what's the point of doing anything else? So, yeah, let's just get into the video. From good to bad, from heaven to hell. Third person point of view. It's been 2.5 months since Shoto took Willow's friends. It's Friday before the weekend. Willow's point of view. Just one more day of this. One more day. You can get a break. I was thinking before walking to class. I started coming to school about 5 minutes before it starts so I can avoid the Deku squad. It also only takes me 3 minutes to get to class, so whoopee. Aizawa has an announcement to make. Children, be quiet, I have something important to say. Mr. Aizawa said in a tired, monotone way. Perfect for the way I'm feeling right now.
So, as you all know, UA has a yearly sports festival. Well, this year, Principal Nezu has decided that the first years will be taking part.
Before he could even finish his sentence, everyone was yelling and screaming excitedly. I just sat there in my seat, in the back next to the window, looking out at the gray clouds. Time skip. It's finally the weekend, which means I get a break, and Dad will be coming back from his business trip on the other side of Japan. I think while staring at the ceiling of my room. Shoto has Midoriya over, which means when Dad's back, he gets to stay in his room. Dad's home, and as soon as he sees me, he yells and says I'm grounded for a week, and I have to do triple times my usual amount of training. I ran up to my room, starting to tear up. When I got there, I locked my door and ran into the bathroom. Trigger warning of cutting and voices. I grabbed a knife from the pack of 10 I got from the shop a couple of weeks ago. I looked at it for a minute and then at myself. I shouldn't be doing this to myself. I mumbled to myself, starting to pierce my skin. I shouldn't be doing this to myself. I told myself a little bit louder this time, even though I had tears streaming down my face. As I took off my jumper, leaving me with only a bra and some leggings on, I just sliced my wrist to my shoulders and chest. I looked at myself again, tears and blood streaming down me and blooded knife in my hand. I shouldn't be doing this to myself. I yelled as I punched the mirror, causing it to smash. Damn it, I wasn't fucking meant to yell so fucking loud, for fuck's sakes. You should just kill yourself. It's not like anyone would care. No, you can't come back now. You can't come back now. I'm perfectly fine. Now we both know that's not true. Okay, it's not true, but please leave me alone. I'm not leaving anytime soon, sweetie. Look me, and you both know that nobody will care if you die. You're right. No one will care if I'm gone. My thoughts were disturbed by a knock on my door with the words, "Willow, are you okay in there?" Shoto asked with no hint of worry or concern in his voice. I answered about a minute after he asked and just said, "I'm fine, go away." I tried saying it calmly, but I felt the sadness in my voice. And then I heard my dad yelling, "Who the fuck thinks they can yell that loud?" Shoto's point of view. I was kissing Izuku when I heard, "I wouldn't be doing this myself," coming from Willow's room. I'm so sorry. Coming from Willow's room. I passed it off, not thinking she'd say it again. But no, she just had to say that again. This time, yelling with sadness in her voice. And that's when I heard Izuku whimper. Then she yelled, "I shouldn't be doing this to myself." After she yelled that, Midoriya yelped, "Are you okay, Izuku?" I asked worriedly. Can we go check on Willow? I'm worried about why she yelled like that," he told me with concern. "She hurt me quite badly, so she can go to hell," I replied. "No, we're not going to check on her, okay?" "No, we're going to check on her, okay?" he insisted. "Fine, let's go," I said before kissing his forehead. We get to Willow's room and I knock gently before saying, "Willow, are you okay in there?" After a minute or so, she answered with, "I'm fine, go away." Then Dad came stomping up from the third floor. Who the fuck thinks they can yell like that? Willow's point of view. Just as Dad got downstairs, I had stabbed myself in the chest. Suicide attempt number 17. Gosh, I better fucking die this time, I thought whilst looking in the mirror before sitting on the floor, leaning against the cabinet under my sink. After a few jiggles of my door, I heard it being unlocked. Fuck. I forgot Dad had a spare key. My vision was going blurry at this point, and I ended up collapsing in the pool of blood under me, knife in hand, as soon as they got in my room. Endeavor's point of view. I entered Willow's room, prepared to yell at her for being loud, but when I opened the door, I was greeted with a sweet smell of soon-turned sickly. I recognized the smell to be blood. Emphasis on the word blood. When I saw that she wasn't on her bed, I noticed the bathroom door was open. I looked in and saw Willow sitting on the floor, leaning against the cabinet under her sink, in a pool of blood, her torso covered in cuts and scars, old and new. Then I went to go find Nutso and Fuyumi. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce her other brother's name, so is it Nutsio or Nutso? I'm just sorry. Midoriya's point of view. When Angie opened opened me and Sho were greeted with a sweet smell that soon went sour. A few minutes later, Angie left the room. Surprisingly, there was no yelling, shouting, or crying. He didn't say if we could go in or not, and I got curious. Shoto, let's go see what happened, I told him, about to step in.
Okay,
He replied with following me in her room. She wasn't on her bed, so me and Sho decided to go check the bathroom. The closer we got, the worse the smell got. I walked in the bathroom before Shoto, and when I saw the scene inside, my heart dropped. What I saw was Willow leaning on a cabinet under the sink in a puddle of her own blood. From her waist to her shoulders, she was covered in cuts and scars, and in the middle of her chest there was a gap that went through her chest, and in her hand she was holding a blooded knife. Kirishima's point of view.
I was at Bakugo's house when I got a phone call. Ding, ding, ding. Kiri, listen to me very carefully. Mina yelled down the phone. Shut up and go away, Pinky. Bakugo yelled so Mina could hear. Bakugo, not the time to start an argument. Kaminari yelled in a serious and sad tone. Question, what's going on? I asked. I could tell that Mina was crying at this point. Willow's in the hospital, she answered, her voice cracking as she cried. Why? I somehow choked up through the oncoming tears. I feel really bad for Mina. I know her and Willow were really close before what she did to Shoto. Zero, take my phone. I can't explain it. Kaminari said. Willow stabbed herself, he replied for Denki. By now everyone was crying, and I had put the call on speaker so me and Katsuki could get ready to head to the hospital. Bakugo's point of view. Willow stabbed herself. Those words kept going around my mind. I caused this. I bullied my own crush. What's wrong with me?
And there we go. 10 chapters. Can you guys believe it? Oh my gosh. I am amazed and so thankful for all your love and support, guys. And wow, 13 minutes already. Damn. Well, as I said, the art in this video was made by Denver, whose art you guys will be seeing in future videos as well. And yeah, that chapter was intense. Just thinking back on Shoto and Suzuki kissing, just like, damn, I tried so hard not to squeal at that part. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all your love and support, and don't forget to like and subscribe and yada yada yada, do whatever you want. And I will see you guys in the next video, and before I forget, shout outs, just DM me on Instagram if you want one, or private message me on Discord. I will put the link down below. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, and the music is not playing. Keep adding and adding. And I messed up some parts So yeah, clear sign that I have to go to sleep, but nah, who needs it when we got a bucket of ice cream and some Netflix shows to watch, am I right? But yeah, the music is not owned by me, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Love you guys, bye!